Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. The veteran kicker, Greg Joseph, will get us started here. And off we go, here in Baltimore. A return now from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on. 1A. Get a shot.
Throwing right away on the game's first play. That's taken in. It's Tiz Walker. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
A first down throw for Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll go right back to Flowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
You know what they say, Mike, is the best third down play in the NFL? Don't get to third down. Well, I'll tell you what, this has been a clinic so far here on their opening drive. 3 plays, 3 first downs, and now the question is, can they take advantage of this fast start and come away with some points?
To the air one more time with Jackson. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive, and as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll take this down to about the 7. They're going to go right back to Henry. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Tucker, 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Love to throw to get started. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On second down, Love. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On first and 10, here's Love. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball is going to go.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Second down throw for Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Over the top, he's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Packers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He'll start at the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, report! Report!
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
No, we changed it. Shut up!
They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top. Back to throw, Jackson. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Love. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Throwing on second down, Love. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Jackson now to throw on first down. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for second down and 4. To throw is Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On second down, here's a run with Henry. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Jackson now. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And that one just short of the crossbar. Couldn't quite get there. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Love to throw. Open receiver is Bo Melton. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On 1st down, it's Love. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Love to throw it on 1st down. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. To throw is Love. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Two minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing is Love. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Linebacker Isaiah McDuffie ends the play there. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Right shot.
Now Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Jackson now on second down. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. So we have reached halftime here, and the visitors from Green Bay out on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's with the coaches, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Traymon Smith on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Love to throw on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Running is Jacobs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open man, right side, he's got it. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. 41 yards. And in motion is Brown. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're...
A dive, and he's in! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
That's the score. Packers 21, Ravens 7. Greg Joseph to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. A first down throw for Jackson. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Second down, Jackson. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the gun, Jackson under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
On the bootleg, it's Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. But a flag is down back in the backfield. Did they hit the quarterback late? Go play action with Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Man in motion is Brown. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They motion the slot man left. From the gun, it's Love. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
On first down, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Down the right sideline. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Love to throw it on first down. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Love. Set up the screen. Out wide, it's Brown. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. Joseph's kick is good. And the Packers have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Past midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
You are X. Touch.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Jackson looking to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
From the shotgun, that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And the Packers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On play action, Love. That complete to Jacobs. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
In motion, Reed. Now, faking the give. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Hey, check that, street.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. This one is caught by Reed. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be taken down. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Now Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he will score. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Here's Joseph now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. On first and 10, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
That's another Baltimore first down.
In motion comes Andrews.
4-yard line.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Hey, middle.
A first down throw for Jackson. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
These could be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. One last shot now for Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers.